Arsenal could have a great opportunity to offload a £25 million player who is being sought after by several clubs for a potential move in January. Meanwhile, Arsenal are being linked with a 20-year-old midfielder regarded as a complete player due to his style of play. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. We're here to bring you the latest updates and keep you informed on all things Gunners. Declan Rice, Arsenal's influential midfielder, was a surprising absentee in Tuesday's morning training session and later missed the team's trip to Italy. Mikel Arteta addressed the situation, offering an update on Rice's injury ahead of the crucial Champions League clash against Inter Milan. Rice's absence has now raised doubts about his availability for this weekend's Premier League showdown against Chelsea. The 25-year-old played the full 90 minutes in Arsenal's 1-0 defeat to Newcastle on Saturday, his 9th league appearance of the season. Rice has been a near-constant presence for the Gunners, with his only missed Premier League game coming in the win over Tottenham, which was due to a suspension after a controversial red card against Brighton. During a press conference on Tuesday evening, Arteta confirmed that Rice is struggling with a knock he sustained at St James Park. The midfielder will undergo further assessments later this week to determine whether he will be fit for the Chelsea match. Arteta explained, Declan Rice unfortunately picked up an injury against Newcastle. He managed to finish the game, but hasn't been feeling well in recent days. We'll assess him on Thursday to see if he's ready for Chelsea. Pressed further on the specifics of the injury, Arteta revealed the problem is with Rice's foot. According to the manager, it was a knock, and Rice has not been feeling comfortable, which has raised doubts among the fans about his current fitness. With another important Premier League match just around the corner, Arsenal could face yet another midfield setback. Meanwhile, Enzo Maresca has admitted uncertainty over Cole Palmer's availability for Arsenal's clash with Chelsea. Palmer was on the receiving end of a heavy challenge from Manchester United's Martinez in the 1-1 draw at Old Trafford on Sunday. The tackle was deemed serious enough to warrant a VAR review, but referee Rob Jones upheld his initial yellow card decision for Martinez. Palmer was left out of Chelsea's squad for the Conference League match, so there is no concern that he will miss Thursday's clash with Noah. However, the next Premier League game is a different matter for manager Enzo Maresca. It would be a huge blow for Chelsea if Palmer is unavailable for the London derby. Maresca confirmed that Palmer has not been able to train recently and will need to be assessed ahead of Sunday's match at Stamford Bridge. In other news that could go in the Gunners' favour, West Ham have suffered a significant setback for their upcoming fixtures following the international break. Mohamed Kudus will be out until December after receiving a new suspension from the FA following an incident during the match against Tottenham. Having missed games against Manchester United and Nottingham Forest, Kudus was due to serve his original suspension this weekend. However, the FA has now issued a statement confirming that he will serve an additional 2-match ban. As a result, he will miss West Ham's upcoming matches against Everton, Newcastle United, and Arsenal. The Ghana international was sent off in West Ham's 4-1 defeat to Tottenham after making contact with Mickey van der Ven and Pape Matar. A statement from the FA also confirmed a £30,000 fine for West Ham. With Arsenal set to face the Hammers away, this news is a significant boost in their quest for victory at London's Olympic Stadium. Meanwhile, during Arsenal's clash with Inter Milan, Kai Havertz was forced off the pitch after a collision that left him with blood pouring from his head. The German forward collided with Jan Bissek in the closing stages of the match, with both players visibly in pain. The severity of the injury was clear, with the physio's coat stained red with blood. After several tense minutes, Havertz was helped off the pitch and replaced by Martin Odegaard. Manager Mikel Arteta later confirmed that Havertz had suffered a large cut to his head and required stitches. Arteta also addressed concerns over Mikel Merino, stating that the midfielder had not been feeling well in recent days. Arteta prioritized the player's well-being, revealing that he substituted Merino because he needed him fully fit for the next Premier League match. The match also saw some controversial refereeing decisions that left Arteta frustrated. Mikel Merino was clearly punched in the head by the Inter Milan goalkeeper, yet no action was taken. Former Arsenal defender Martin Keown also criticized the decision. Despite the drama, the defeat at the San Siro marks Arsenal's first loss in the Champions League this season. They now sit 12th in their group with just 4 games remaining. The Gunners are now only 2 points off the top 8, and the pressure is on them to bounce back when they next face Chelsea. In other reports, Arsenal could be preparing to part ways with defender Jakub Kiwior in the upcoming transfer window. Despite boasting one of the strongest defences in the Premier League, recent performances have raised concerns. Mikel Arteta's side have suffered a 3-game winless run in the league, adding to the pressure ahead of the crucial London derby against Chelsea this weekend. With a wealth of options available at the back, one player appears to be surplus to requirements. Kiwior, signed last season to cover a defensive injury crisis, has struggled to secure game time despite the squad's ongoing injury challenges. Mikel Arteta's first-choice central defensive pairing currently faces no threat to their spots. Furthermore, the Spanish manager can rely on versatile defenders like Ben White and Jurrien Timber to add depth across multiple positions. Calafiori, who can play both centre-back and left-back, further reduces Kiwior's chances of regular appearances. However, Arsenal have made it clear they will only consider a substantial offer, ruling out a loan move. According to a report from Radio Kiss Napoli's Walter DiMaggio, Antonio Conte may have identified the Polish international as a target for January. The report suggests that Kiwior would be an ideal addition to strengthen Napoli's defence later this season. Kiwior recently came under fire after a costly error in Arsenal's defeat to Bournemouth, intensifying speculation over his future at the club. While Arsenal promised more game time when they retained the player last January, both parties may now view a transfer as the best path forward. According to Sky Sports journalist Kerry Howe, the Gunners are reportedly showing interest in 20-year-old midfielder Hugo Larsson from Eintracht Frankfurt. The talented young midfielder has also caught the attention of Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur. Despite his age, Larsson has already established himself as a regular in the Bundesliga, scoring 3 goals and providing 1 assist this season. Last year, he made 38 appearances, gaining substantial experience that has attracted top clubs. As a central midfielder, Larsson has represented Sweden 6 times, earning the label of a real player for his mature style of play. However, any club interested in Larsson will face challenges. Frankfurt extended his contract until 2029 last month, with no release clause, which means a substantial offer would be required to secure his transfer. Given Larsson's regular playing time in one of Europe's top leagues, he would likely need certain assurances from any potential new club. As Arsenal undergoes changes behind the scenes, it remains to be seen if this will influence their approach to transfer targets in the upcoming windows. If you've made it this far, don't forget to leave a like to support our channel. See you in the next video.